I forever want life to feel like a slow morning. There is this subtle clarity you gain in not having to rush. Silence that settles when you give yourself time to disconnect from the demands of life and reconnect with the rhythms of your body. It's reconstructing in a way that feels effortless. Many think that constant movement is what change sprouts from. And while this is a factor, it is not the entirety of the process. Change enters when stillness is allowed. It stops being something we rush out of and becomes the foundation on which we constantly return to. It's easy to stay in this perpetual loop of reaching, grasping outside forces we have no control over, while simultaneously trying to clean up a closet we keep cluttering. We say to ourselves, once I complete this task, then I can relax. Or if I just cram this in, I'll be able to enjoy the rest of my day. But what if I told you that we've been practicing these two concepts backwards? What if resting now is what opens the door to more abundance? Our nervous systems weren't designed to hustle through life, grind hard 85% of our lives, only to earn rest towards the end. Transformation takes place on solid ground, and the only way to build that solid ground is to first create a life that works with our internal worlds, not against them. This means moving with intention, not an urgency, letting our intuition guide us away from things that are draining us rather than fulfilling, and tending to our needs first before taking action they've prompted. There's this common misconception that we need to deal with everything going on around us before checking in on what's occurring inside. The system is outdated. It is a system built on disorder, conditioning us to look outward and justify the chaos that inhabits us, exert more energy before we address the contagion that spreads, suppressed energy we've neglected by being too busy. We have seen this time and time again, people forcing their bodies to live in sync with the world to keep up, all while compromising the mind and moving astray from natural flow. But we can only go like this for so long. Our planes can only fly on autopilot for so long before they experience intense turbulence. But it's okay, right? I got this all under control. Unknowingly, through every denied emotion, we're teaching ourselves to override each alert going off within our bodies, signaling us to find our center, notifying us to slow down before we go into overdrive. Oftentimes, when we do catch the signals, we misinterpret them as a capacity to take on more, do more, work more, act fast, because if not, everything might fail. Yet the only thing taking the hits is our nervous systems, malfunctioning in such a way that only a few have the manual to rebuild. What if I told you it all starts in the mind? If it is our mind that enables our habits, when we push past our limits, what we're really doing is enforcing the belief that doing more equals gaining more reward. The constant need to keep moving is actually saying, when I slow down, I won't receive. We formulate this process that requires optimal power at all times without considering what happens when we need to recharge. Or even more, create a system designed for stress because we believe that if we aren't always hustling, success won't arrive, and we aren't worthy of it when we invite stillness. This structure needs to be dismantled. Many times we aren't even aware of the fires being set because we fail to realize the match is in our own hands. But that is where the starting line is. In the moment you bring awareness to the body and in the mind, the moment we stop asking, why is this always happening to me, and ask, what structures have I built inside to form these recurring experiences? Easier said than done, I know. So let's start small. Set your intentions before you rush through the day, before you overexert your energy and burn out, leaving nothing for yourself. It starts by rearranging a schedule that doesn't promote productivity until restlessness, but finding productivity in between the breaths of stillness, giving ourselves time to have creative outbursts that feel the work. In this, we realize that we actually give our bodies time to stop in their tracks and reassess what is working and what is not, creating a space for new ideas to come when the old ones are dying out, building better habits and doing away with the inimical ones. But most importantly, deconstructing the belief that we are not worthy of success without constant work. This then allows for more enjoyable opportunities to exist in your reality without overcompensation. So I say this again, rest should not be fueled by exhaustion. It's in the pauses that we generate more transformative experiences. Yes, rewiring a system that's been embedded in us for so long can be challenging. However, it is not impossible. Some may have already done it, but if not, ask yourself this. Would you rather curate a life that runs your engine into combustion or allows you to shift gears when necessary?